everybody. Welcome back to the Raw Read. I am so glad you decided to stop by and see what I'm reading on. But before we get started, you already know we do this dance every day. And you know why? Because we are building a community, we are building a tribe. And let me let you in on a little tea. This community right here, this is the best community on these internet streets. I kid you not. And if you want to be a part of it, you know what you need to do. Go down here in these settings, look around, find that subscribe button, and go ahead on and subscribe. And while you're in there, hit that notification bell too, so you'll know when I upload or when I just want to pop in, and I do pop in regular. So keep that notification bell sitting on ready. Also, give me a thumbs up to fight my nemesis, the beast, the algorithm. Whew, I'm exhausted, y'all. It just drags me. Also, I just want to give a big shout out and a big thank you to all of the readers, all of the tribe members that support the channel through watching the commercials. I just want to let you know it means so much and it helps so much, and I'm so appreciative for that support. Also, right about here, that's a join button. That's for channel memberships. And if you choose to become a channel member and a part of the reading club, you will be supporting my little channel to grow, to improve, and to continue. And I will be so grateful, so thankful, so over the moon appreciative for that support. Also, if you just want to do a one-time donation, our Super Thanks button is right over there, and all donations to the channel is always greatly appreciated. All right, y'all. I have an announcement. Now, I announced yesterday that we had a new channel member, and it's Bright Eyes PBJ. And I did not upload her official welcome to the reading club on a timely basis. I don't know what has gotten into me lately. I got so many balls in the air. I'm telling you, sometime one get dropped. So I didn't download her official thank you until the next morning. So I want to redo that. I want to redo because at the end of the day, I am so thrilled, so over the moon, so just happy to have Bright Eyes as a part of the reading club. I cannot tell you. So if you haven't went over to the community page and welcome Bright Eyes PBJ to the reading club, please do so. Please give her a warm, or him, because it might be him, a warm welcome to the reading club, because I am over the moon to have Bright Eyes as a part of the reading club. I am. So I wanted to correct that mistake. I'm gonna tell y'all, I am far from being perfect. Y'all just gonna have to love me through my imperfections, let me tell you, because perfection is not something that resides in this body right here. All right, y'all. With all that said, let's get to the read, y'all. And y'all know when I am putting the read together, y'all know what I do. I hit these internet streets, and that's exactly where I have been most of the day. I'm telling you, I have been on all the social media platforms. I've been over to Blue Sky. I went to TikTok. I went to Instagram to see what Megan was up to. Yes, I love Megan having an Instagram page. I do. I'm telling you, I be stalking Megan all the time, but I missed this last one. I went to sleep. I literally slept on it. But you know what? We playing catch up now. We are playing catch up. And then I ended up, y'all know where I ended up, X, formerly known as Twitter, over there to the sewer. And let me tell you, I have been on a blocking spree, and my timeline is looking a whole lot better, let me tell you, because at one point I thought I just could not last another second over there in that sewer, but it's getting better. And what is the squatties talking about? We all know what the squatties are talking about. They are talking about Megan and her new lifestyle brand rebrand. Megan has rebranded American Riviera Orchard and is now known as ever. Yes, as ever. And I'm loving it. It's simple, it is easy, and I like it. It is definitely a lot more easy, lot more laid back, relaxed than American Riviera Orchard. That name was a little uptight for me, a little more formal, and not as fitting, as ever is to Megan, because Megan is very laid back, relaxed, very Southern California. And so I think she made the right decision, or it was the decision the whole time, if you know what I mean. I said this from the beginning. When I first heard that Megan had did a rebrand, I was like, I believe Megan was playing the okie doke. Megan was playing chess while all of those derangers, flying monkeys, trolls, toadies, minions, potato heads, all of them was playing chess. I think this was the plan all along, because Megan said she had did all the work for this particular name, the trademark, everything, back in 2022. That was 3 years ago. I'm just saying. So yeah, I think this was the plan all along. The other one was just a decoy. I'm just saying. But that is what the squatties is talking about. And also dragging the trolls. I'm telling you, the squatties have been dragging the trolls up and down these internet streets. I mean, the skid marks in the streets are just all over the place, from all the skull dragging and the heel dragging that the squatties are doing on these derangers. All right, y'all, let's get into the read. We have a lot as usual. We're going to keep the pace up because it is so much, y'all. It is so much. And I just want to talk about it all. I do. Y'all know me. And I want to get into a little messiness. Y'all know that. Y'all know that. I'm petty and messy, and I have never tried to be anything any different. All right, y'all, we're going to start with this one right here. And it says, me realizing that as ever is not a new saying or concept for Duchess Megan. She used it at the end of her 12 episode Archetypes podcast. Megan does nothing by accident. She doesn't just fall into or borrow or copy things. Everything is intentional and meaningful. Hashtag with love, Megan. Where is the lie? Yes, this was just not something that Megan just went poop and pulled out of the sky. Some kind of backup plan, some kind of plan B. No, Megan has been using this term right in plain sight the whole time. Who knew? Who knew? But now with hindsight, we can go back and follow the breadcrumbs that she was leaving us, telling us that this is what it was going to be the whole time. Yes. I'm going to put this one up, and it says Megan signs 99% of her IG posts with as ever Megan. Yes, her IG posts too. The breadcrumbs were there. We just didn't pick up on them. And the toxic media was silent. And then it said, Megan, as ever, is my new brand, and it simply means as it always been. The toxic British media, Megan takes a dig at the royal family with brand name as ever. Now, I didn't go and find this article. It was over there in the Daily Fail. I wasn't going to give them a click, and I definitely was not going to give them any eyeballs on some nonsense like this. They always try to associate that family with everything that Megan does. And Megan has spoken on that family going on 3 years. They are absolutely invisible to her. She has absolutely painted them as non existent, but yet and still the British media wants to hang that family around Meghan's neck. Meghan freed herself when she did that deep bow in front of their dead queen. Meghan is done with that. But yet and still, because of Harry and Meghan's shine, they always want some of that shine to rub off on the left behinds, but not this time. You will not get a click. You will not get my eyeballs on this nonsense. But this particular squatty posted a picture of this dumb, stupid article that you put two words. If Megan puts two words together, it has something to do with that family over there. This is two words, and it has something to do with that family. I believe if it was one word, they still would have wrote the same article. But two words really has something to do with that family. But here it is. It says Megan's rebrand American Riviera Orchard with a subtle dig at the royal family. How? I don't get it. Where is the connection between that family and As Ever? But we all know they all want to bite off of Harry and Meghan, and this is all it is, trying to bite off of them. Like I said, if it had been a one-word name, they would have did the same thing. It's ridiculous. I have never heard of anything so crazy. All right, y'all, I'm going to put this up. And this says, it's good to see so many of us recognizing that Meghan always signed off on her archetypes podcast as Ever Meghan. This is nothing new. Nothing new. Like I said, Meghan was absolutely leaving the breadcrumbs. We just didn't pick up on it. I know I didn't. Maybe some other squatties did, but I got to just admit I did not. And it goes on to say, I love how consistent and creative she is. We love and support Meghan. Where is the lie? Hashtag with love Meghan. Hashtag Netflix partner. Yes. Hashtag as ever. Yes. I love it. All right, y'all. This I found so interesting because they are just coming out and saying the quiet part out loud. They are. And the Daily Fail did an article. In the article, it features a man. His name is Mark Borkowski, and he's supposed to be the leading PR guru in Great Britain. And so he said something that I found really interesting. And this is what it said. While Mark Borkowski, arguably Britain's leading PR guru and crisis manager, has said he believed the U-turns are all clever tactics to get publicity. He said this isn't an identity crisis, it's a business model. Meghan isn't floundering, she is fluctuating on purpose. The perpetual reinvention, the strategy, vagueness is all by design. The more unpredictable she is, the harder it is to take her down. Let me read that again. They are admitting that their plan is to take her down. They have been trying to take her down. Let me read that again. The more unpredictable she is, the harder it is to take her down. There you go. There you go. She's not trying to be Goop. She's trying to be a mystery. The product she's selling, endless curiosity about Meghan Markle. So maybe she's not losing control of the narrative. Maybe we are. And there you go. We've been trying to tell y'all that a long time ago, that y'all had lost control of the narrative. And you lost it completely on January 1st when she showed up on Instagram. That is when you lost the narrative, because Meghan has been wearing y'all out ever since. She has been wearing them out like an old nag. I would say maybe even Camilla. And the squatty that posted this said this: the more unpredictable she is, the harder it is to take her down. There it is. Wow. So this is an admission of what we all knew. They wanted to bring them down, especially her. Thank the Lord, she's always 100 steps ahead. I love it. And where is the lie? Yes, that has always been the goal. Ever since Harry announced that Meghan was his new girlfriend, ever since Harry admitted to William and Kate that Meghan was his girlfriend and what his intentions were, they have been after her. They have absolutely been actively trying to take her down. Now, you can take it any way you want to, but those are facts. They always say, oh, they loved her at first, and Kate was this, and Kate was that, and William was this, and William was that. Nah, From right off the start, they were trying to take her down. They were trying to get rid of her, trying to absolutely get her out of Harry's life. And it looked like they were unsuccessful at that. And Meghan has beat them at every turn, has outsmarted them, outmaneuvered them, and outthought them on every turn. And I love it. I do. All right, y'all, I'm going to put this up. And this is a repost of this same article, well, what Mark Bruskowski said. But this particular squatty said this: the more unpredictable she is, the harder it is to take her down. And it says Mark Bruskowski. I have a hard time saying his name. Barkowski. That's it. Barkowski. He is saying loud what we already knew. The fabricated stories, the hit pieces, etc., are intended to take her down. That's what that old Vanity Fair hit piece was about. They really, really put a lot on that one. I mean, they were out peddling that thing on every corner of the US and UK. But it ended up to be a dud, because at the end of the day, it's not grounded in truth. And when Harry and Meghan show up, it is evident that everything they're saying about them are lies. And I just love it for them. I do. They have lost. I'm just saying. All right, y'all. I'm going to put this up. Y'all remember this? Y'all remember when that woman, that Alison Boyoff, I guess that's the way you pronounce her name. Y'all know I will mangle a name. I think it's Boyoff. Baza. You remember? I remember her. She is something else. Let me tell you. I'm gonna find a picture and put her up here, because y'all will see what I'm talking about. This is the woman who has always got something negative to say about Meghan. And I'm just saying, okay. But yes, y'all remember when he says, why Netflix bosses are exhausted working with Meghan, reveal Alison Boshoff. I guess that's her name, Boshoff. Her cookery show could be the last chance to save the $100 million deal. Y'all, I cannot. I remember this article. Yes, yes, yes. And I think I said at the time, run that beautiful beam footage. I think I said at the time, I would not be surprised that the deal already had been renewed because the people at Netflix was always indicating that it was more stuff to come from Megan. And how in the world are you going to end a deal and there's more stuff to come from Megan and Harry? Oh my God. I hope we get a second season of Polo. I'm just saying, I thought I would just stick that in there because I want a second season of Polo. But I digress. Y'all remember this? Yes, I bet they are just crying. Like I said, over on Fleet Street, they are crying. They are wailing over there, and I love it. And this particular squatty posted that and said this. And yet Netflix is voluntarily expanding its business relationship with the Sussexes. It's almost like they are full of shit. They are completely full of shysht. They are. And it is proven every single day. Why does the people who read those regs over there continue to read them? Because every day, I mean consistently, Harry and Meghan prove them to be the liars that they are. And today was a day of just reckoning. It was so much revealed, and those people are crying over there. I just love it for them. I do. I just do. All right, y'all. I'm gonna put this up, and this is old Hugh Vicker. He been out again, spreading his cheer. He's just crying. I'm telling you. It really must suck to lose as much as the flying monkeys and the derangers and all the toadies and the ugly old hags and the dried up old farts like Hugh Vickers. Because at the end of the day, Harry and Meghan keep putting the points up on the board. And these losers keep having to eat dust. They do. And I'm going to put it up. And this particular squatty said this. Oh, Hugh Vickers, you deluded, racist old fart. I'm telling you, the squatties are on one. They are. It says, keep hating and waiting for Harry to return because you will never see it happen. It's a fantasy that will never come to a reality. You pathetic piece of shit. Yes, the squatties are not having none of it. The dragging, it's the dragging for me. It's the pettiness for me. It's the messiness for me. I have had such a good time on these internet streets today because we have saw nothing but messiness and pettiness, and y'all know that is my lane. Yeah. All right, y'all. I have a sound bite from this old part, and I'm gonna let y'all listen to it, and then we will talk about it, at the end. I'm gonna put a picture of him up right now.
To what she was before. I think she's moving forward, but she's moving forward into an area in which she's probably much more comfortable than she ever was in royal life. But I think she's fairly unstoppable. But I think from what I understand, they do pretty much read everything that's written about them and examine everything that's said about them. I think they're quite touchy on that subject. But as anyone knows in public life, what you have to do is just keep going, and she's certainly good at that. I mean, nothing stops her, does it? If something goes wrong, she rebrands it and has another try. Well, that's commendable, actually.
Did y'all hear him? Did y'all hear him saying that Meghan was unstoppable? And he seemed so disappointed by that. They have done everything they know to stop her. And he said she just keeps coming back. Yeah, she does. because Megan has steel in her bag. They underestimated this little woman that came over there from Southern California. She has absolutely had them in a chokehold ever since, and they have thrown everything at her. And Megan has absolutely brushed it off and kept on going. She has. And they so disappointed. They so hurt by it because they so used to being able to call the balls and strikes, to have the power of life and death in their ink. They have been able to make and break people, and they have not broken Megan. She is unbreakable, and they are really, really hurt by it. I'm telling you, I love it. I'm gonna put this up, and this particular squatty posted that little sound bite and said, "You got that right, Megan. Unstoppable. You can't and won't stop her. Where is the lie? Where is the lie? I love it. I love it. And they have tried, but they have failed. And I think it's finally soaking in. I think we might be getting to the last stage of grief, and that would be acceptance. They're starting, I'm getting some hints of acceptance that Harry will not be coming back, that Harry and Meghan is going to continue to be successful, that Harry and Meghan are going to thrive, and they are going to be the most famous, the most front facing royals in this world, because at the end of the day, William and Kate are boring. Nobody cares anything about what they're doing or where they're at. Nobody's checking for them. Who cares? They've been on vacation and nobody's cared except the British media, because they're circling the drain and they need some money. And it's still some really fevered minded people still buy what they are selling. But it has been proven what they are selling is nothing but lies. I'm just saying. All right, y'all, I'm going to put this up. And this particular squatty said this: any success for Megan is a dig at the underperforming, irrelevant UK royal family. I'm here to enjoy it. All I can say is I wish I had a glass of wine or champagne. I would say cheers to that. Clink, clink. All right, y'all, I'm going to put this up. And this is the logo for Megan's new lifestyle brand as ever. Yes, here it is. And I love it. And look, it has a palm tree. And this particular squatty said this: I can't get over the symbolism in the logo. The two hummingbirds, the palm tree. It's got Harry and Meghan's love written all over it. Plus, it looks so pretty. I hope it's engraved in all the products. I want it all. Take my money. Take my money now. Let me open my purse up for you. Let me, oh, like the old people say here in the South, let me open up my billfold. All right, y'all, I'm going to put this up, and it says, I love the symbolism of as ever crest. I just showed it to you, and isn't it cute? It is. I love it. And it says, the use of two hummingbirds. Remember this sweet moment between Prince Harry and Prince Archie in Harry and Meghan Netflix? Yes, I thought about that when I saw those hummingbirds. And I believe that right there is why those hummingbirds are there, because Harry is an avid bird watcher. And we learned that in Harry and Meghan's documentary. Yes. And I believe that is why those two birds are there on that crest and the palm trees. I'm thinking, y'all remember when in the documentary, Harry and Meghan said the reason they bought the house that they bought because it was the two palm trees in the yard. And they took that as a sign. So that is the reason why they use the palm trees. And also, I think the palm tree is synonymous with Montecito. I really do. I think that is something that is really associated with Montecito. So it's kind of giving a nod to Montecito and maybe to the palm trees in her yard. Who knows? But I love it. I do. All right, y'all. I'm gonna put this one up, and it says, "I'm beyond excited for as ever." Can you tell I am too? I've been screaming this whole podcast. I am so excited. And it says, "I will make it, buy it, jam to it, wear it, eat it, plant it. I feel that life will absolutely get just a little bit better for us all." Yes, yes, yes. I cannot wait. I cannot wait. I'm going over there and see about that bracelet. Y'all know the bracelet, the joy bracelet that Megan wore over in Vancouver at the Invictus Games. I saw one squatty posted where she had received hers, and I love it. I love it. I want one. I'm gonna see. I'm gonna see if I can afford it. My little coins are just really, really not plentiful, but I am gonna go over there and see if I can, y'all. All right, y'all. I'm gonna put this one up, and this is Megan, and this is Princess Lilibeth Diana, and I love this picture. I wish it was clearer. I have to admit, I know why it can't be clearer, but I surely wish it was. I love it, and it says, "This is so beautiful. Mother and daughter, so happy and free as they skip together with joy." I love it. Princess Lilibeth and Mommy Megan. Yes, there they are. And I love it. And when the Derangers saw this, they lost their SHIT. I kid you not. It is I'm telling you, it is so much nonsense on my timeline from those Derangers. When they saw Megan just happy, beautiful, just looking really, really, really beautiful, talking on her Instagram, and they spotted little Lilibeth Diana, Princess Lilibeth Diana. And we all know they've been saying that the kids are not real. All of a sudden now the kids are real. They are absolutely all in on the kids are real, and now they want to tell Megan what to do with her own children. And listen to this one. Now, this right here is something else. All right, look at the bottom. It says, this is from a Deranger, and it says, "The sweet tears. Now they want to acknowledge Her Royal Highness Queen Lilibeth II as King Charles' grandchild and seventh in line to the throne. I thought she doesn't exist." And what they're talking about, look at the bottom. It says, this is from a Deranger. It says, "In my opinion, it should be absolutely unacceptable for His Majesty the King that Meghan Markle misuses his 3-year-old granddaughter." His 3-year-old granddaughter, not her 3-year-old daughter, but his 3-year-old granddaughter, who is number 7 in line of succession, as an advertisement for her new shop. And I guess they want Charles to do something about it. And this particular squatter who reposted this said this: "Whew, when you struggle to pick a struggle." According to the Rangers, Lilibeth is now real. She is King Charles' granddaughter, and Meghan should be punished of having little Lilibeth as a part of as ever. Isn't that something? I'm telling you, it is crazy. Crazy. Saying that Meghan should be punished, that she has her own daughter on her Instagram. I'm telling you, if that is the case, it'll be so many mothers locked up and so many mothers' children taken away from them. Because the last time I looked, that's what Instagram was about. I'm just saying. All right, I'm going to put this one up. And this one says this: I swear the best thing Megan did this year was to open an Instagram account. The pain they are in, crying for hashtag King Charles to take their pain away, etc. Watching the royal family's mouthpieces and the derangers having meltdowns starting January the 1st, 2025 is so delicious. It is pretty doggone delicious, let me tell you. All right, y'all, I'm gonna put this up and let me tell y'all something. Megan has those people across the pond in a chokehold. Look, as ever, is trending in the United Kingdom. I'm telling you, Megan is 5,000 miles away and she is trending in the United Kingdom. This particular squatty that posted this said this: she left the country 5 years ago. Her business is trending above Doctor Who. The Mystique portraits didn't even make the cut. And y'all, I'm going to explain that a little later because I got that a little later where what this particular squatty is talking about, the Mystique portraits. Yeah, I got them. We're going to talk about them a little later. All right, y'all, I'm going to put this up, and I found this hilarious, let me tell you. But it is commonplace. They have done it since the beginning. They do it with Harry and William, and of course, they're going to do it with Meghan and Kate. They always trying to bite off of them. They do nothing. William and Kate do nothing, but yet and still they want to contribute what Harry and Meghan does to those two absolutely mediocre human beings. And this particular squatty putting it up, and it says Meghan created the TIG in 2014, pre-Prince Harry. Now royalists are want everything Harry and Meghan to fail. Criticize Meghan's cooking show, ignoring that it's a wider branch of the TIG. Now they're trying to connect Kate Middleton to the TIG. How desperate, but not surprising. I'm just saying. All right, I'm going to put this up. And this particular squatty went back and found all the articles where they have tried to connect Kate to everything that Meghan has achieved. That's all they do. Look at one of them. It said Duchess Kate could still join Meghan Markle's 40 by 40 initiative, royal expert claim. Y'all remember when Meghan did that 40 by 40 when she turned 40? And they wanted to put Kate in that. And it says Meghan Markle tackles Kate Middleton's buzzy hobby buzzy hobby and make Pinterest style ladybugs in new show. Yes, always trying to bite off of Meghan. And look at this one over here that said Meghan Markle put out requests for Kate to appear on upcoming podcast episode. Claim. Y'all remember that? Talking about she was going to be on Archetypes. That kitty cat was going to be on Archetypes. Y'all remember that? Just trying to bite off of Meghan. And this particular squatty who reposted all this said this: they have literally been doing it for every single project she does. Where is the lie? Meghan is so excellent. She's so extraordinary. She always has stuff going. And Princess Doolittle over there, Princess, I walk around in circles and walk into walls, never does anything, but yet and still they want to try to contribute Meghan's success to her. And it's so pathetic. They just don't know how pathetic it makes Kate look when they do that. It makes her look so pathetic. I'm just saying. All right, y'all, I'm going to put this up. And this particular squatty said this: apparently, Mumble's princess is connected to the TIG. Royal is trying to attach Cancer Foster. Royal is trying. Wait a minute, y'all. I got to try to get myself together. Royal is trying to attach Cancer Foster fraudster to Megan's project really just make her look desperate and unaccomplished. I don't think royalists realize this. I just got through saying that. It makes her look so pathetic. It I'm telling you, I got weak when I saw that cancer fraudster statement. I got weak, I'm telling you, but I digress, y'all. All right, y'all, I'm gonna put this up, and this right here is the new Instagram page for as ever. It's new. They have changed out America Riviera Orchard, and it is now as ever official. Yes, it is, and this is how it looks. It is. I'm telling you, I love it. I do. I do. I love it. It's not American Riviera Orchard anymore. It is as ever. But I see they hadn't changed it up under there, but they definitely changed the name. I'm just saying, this squatty said breaking news as ever has replaced ARO on Instagram. Yes, it has. I love it, y'all. Can y'all tell? I am hyped about this. I am. All right, y'all. I'm gonna put this up, and Chris Ship posted about this, and it's so funny to us squatties. And I'm telling you, his comments was just filled up with squatties asking him why is he posting about Megan, and he never posted about Invictus. I mean, this went totally fade to black when it came to Invictus, but here he is right out of the gates posting about Megan. It doesn't even make any sense to me. These people, but he said Megan rebrand her lifestyle company and shares rare new images of daughter Lilibeth. Goodbye, American Riviera Orchard, and hello as ever. The Duchess also says Netflix is now her business partner, not just her TV series partner. Yeah, I bet those words kind of got stuck up in that throat. Um, I bet that was hard to type out because we know that they have been predicting failure for Harry and Meghan, especially Meghan, since the beginning. And here we are. Here we are. But this squatty, and this is just an example of some of the comments that came under his post because the squatties went in. They are never ever going to forget how ITV, what a trick they pulled on the Invictus games. And every time they post something, they gonna get the same thing, and that is a knuckle upside the head about Invictus. And this particular squatty said this: is there a reason why you find Megan's brand to be worthy of a post, but not the last week of incredible veterans who were changing their lives and competing on the world stage at Invictus? Not a peep out of you about the British veterans. Pathetic. Where is the lie? And we are going to hammer that in every opportunity. Every time they come with some nonsense posting about Harry, what posting about Meghan, we're going to remind ITV what they did. We're not going to forget about that. No, we don't forget about anything. Y'all know on that panel, I think Chris Ship was on that panel talking about is Harry and Meghan, what's going to happen in Birmingham with the Invictus game. Hadn't said anything about the Invictus games that were already going on, talking about if Meghan is going to attend the Invictus games in 2027. And that is the reason why the squatties brought that back around to that cancer fraudster. Every time I say that, I get so tickled. That cancer fraudster. Yeah, we brought it back around. And let's not forget the king cancer fraudster, Charles III. I'm telling you, we brought that around. And we're going to bring this around. We're going to remind them of what they did. All right, y'all. I'm gonna put this up. And Angela Levin had the nerve to try to comment about Megan. And I'm telling you, the squatty who came to answer her call, I still cannot read this comment without cackling. So y'all be patient with me when I get to it. Because the first couple of words just knocked me out. They do. But this is what Angela Levin said. Megan shows no sign of gratitude to the royal family who made her known worldwide and has vast amount of money. Instead, it's poo. At last, I can go backwards to the Tig. Give up the title. Oh no, that's the sort of person she is. I might give up the title. Ah, tell Lady C to give up her title. Talk to her first. That's your friend. When she give up her title, when Lady C give up her title, then we're gonna start talking to Megan about giving up hers. But until Lady C, the dude that's a lady, that's a man that pretend like he a man but look like the crypt keeper. Yeah, that one. When he gives up, well, excuse me, when she gives up her title, then we'll start talking to Megan about giving up hers. I'm just saying. But this squatter came in and I'm telling you, I cackled when she said, y'all, I'm telling you, I could not. This squatter came in and said, hush, Brokey. Y'all already know they said Angela Levin is broke, and we all know GB News ain't paid her in 4 months, and they are circling the drain. But when I saw, squatties, squatties is just special. What can I say? They are so special. They so petty. They so messy, and I love them. And it says, hush, Brokey. Megan had a name for herself before she ever walked through that gilded cage. The only self-made millionaire to marry into that family, a woman who was invited to speak at the United Nations before she ever met Prince Harry. Cope. But that line, hush, Brokey, that almost broke me. I couldn't. I could not. Squatties are just, they're everything. What can I say? And of course, her head exploded. I love this. I love this. I had to bring it back. I had it in my podcast, my pop up, and I just had to bring it back because I just noticed her head explodes and is filled with strawberry jelly. Strawberry jam. Yes, her head explodes with strawberry jam. And it says live photo of Big Ange head exploding over Megan. Yes, yes, yes. And after that, Squatty came for her neck, calling her Brokey. I know that head did pop. I'm just saying. I'm gonna put this up, and this squatty said this. Apparently, they only talk about her because she's married to Harry. Harry, the spare, the irrelevant, the fifth in line. Talk about his wife more than the actual heir. Wow. Anyway, as ever, where is the lie? Yeah, they say they only talk about Meghan because of Harry, but yet and still, Harry is so irrelevant. He's the fifth in line. But they are always in Harry and Meghan's business. They don't act like Harry is the fifth in line. They actually act like he is the heir to the throne. Well, they act like he's actually sitting on the throne because Charles, they pay him no mind, and the horse has absolutely completely disappeared. out of sight. I think she has retired and not told anybody. She absolutely. I'm gonna tell y'all a story. That's where my mom was. My mom moved in with me, and I didn't even know she had moved in. It was so quiet. I kept saying, "I'll take you home when you get ready." She'll say, "Okay." And I said, "Well, I'll take you home when you get ready." She said, "Okay." And never did. She never left my house until she passed away. So I think that's what's going on with the horse. The horse has retired and not told anybody. I'm just saying. Right, I'm gonna put this up, and this particular squatty says this: how could anything be a rush job if the trademark was secured in 2022? That's what they're trying to say, that this was a rush job, that she just American Riviera Orchard was not going anywhere, it's bogged down in red tape, and so she just threw this together. How you gonna throw it together and she secured the trademark back in 2022? I'm just saying, and has mentioned it in all her podcasts and all of her Instagram posts. But it's something that she just threw together. Okay, okay. And it says, ARO was a red herring. I said that. She fooled you. She applied for that 3 months extension in November for the trademark, knowing she wasn't going to act on it. Yes, yes, she did. Yes, she did. And I love it. I do. I do. Y'all, I'm going to put this up. And it says, don't forget who her business partner is in all of this. Look like the British media are refusing to acknowledge that Meghan's business partner is none other than a $452 billion streaming giant, Netflix. Where is the lie? Where is it? I'm telling you, it is killing them softly. I'm telling you, it is almost like Roberta Flack is in the corner singing that song, and they cannot handle it. She is in their head singing that Killing Me Softly song. Or maybe it's the Fugees. I don't know. But yes, it is killing them. And it goes on to say, I guess this puts the end to the will Netflix renew their contract articles, and the I have a cousin who is a neighbor with a gatekeeper who married a second cousin of someone who works at Netflix. Y'all remember that article? I mean, I saw them on panels. I think Kenzie Schofield had said that she knew somebody who knew somebody that possibly knew somebody whose cousin worked over there at Netflix and said, yes, I remember that. I love it. I do. And y'all know I had to put Kendrick Lamar up there. And it said, so Meghan, the Duchess of Sussex, and Netflix are business partners. And look at Kendrick Lamar. Y'all know what Kendrick says. They ain't like us. You know that is the truth. Let me tell you, the Rangers, the Toadies, the Flying Monkeys, the Potato Heads, the you name it. Oh, and I forgot about the ugly old hags. They are not like us. I love it. I love it. And I love Kendrick Lamar. I really do. So I love this post right here. And all I can say is hashtag as ever Megan, hashtag as ever. They ain't like us. All right, y'all, I'm going to put this up. And this particular squatty said something that I absolutely agree with. And this is why I put it in my podcast. It says this: bookmark this. Harry and Meghan will be billionaires before the end of 2025. They left the UK with their lives and love intact 5 years ago. With time, healing, and space, they are finding their stride and moving towards the light. I wish them every happiness and success. Where is the lie? I'm telling you, Netflix is no joke. It looked like it is somebody that's really, really pushing for Harry and Meghan to get their coin. And I don't mean a little bit of coin. I'm talking about the one with the B in front of it. So, yes, I am not going to argue with this squatty right here. I will not. I love the idea. I'm telling you. And I can hear the wailing. Oh my God. The gnashing of teeth. And I'm gonna put this up. This is what that squatty earlier was talking about, the Mystique pictures. This right here. These are some pictures that Kate and William released that the children had drawn. And it says, Princess went to Mystique, and all I got was a lousy drawing for my fridge. And I'm telling you, Charlotte and Louis and George are supposed to be the artists of these paintings. But I was looking at these paintings now, beautiful kids, but these these pictures are very, very sad looking, don't you think? They don't look like they're happy. And did you notice somebody was missing? Because they have a picture of Kate, they have a picture of Charlotte. I guess, is that supposed to be George? I don't know. But look at little Louis. It's somebody with his eyes closed. It looks a little creepy, doesn't it? I'm just saying, tell me, I'm going to say it. Put in the comments what y'all think about these pictures. Not anything about the kids, about the pictures. We're going to talk about the pictures, not the kids, the pictures. Because they kind of creep me out. They do. But I tell you, it's no picture of William up here. I'm just saying. It's a family of four. It's not a family of five, is it? I noticed that. All right, y'all. I'm gonna put this up, and it says, "Thank you to the person who refused the 50-50 for Harry and Meghan. What you meant for evil turned out to be for good." Yes, you remember when Harry went to the Sandrium Summit and Harry wanted 50-50. They said they was not having none of that. I think William spearheaded that. He didn't want any of it because he was so jealous. He was enraged with jealousy because his brother had did better than him. They ended up offering Harry and Meghan to move on down the line. Y'all remember my favorite movie? It's an old movie called Coal Miner's Daughter. It's a line in that movie that says it's either coal mine or moonshine or move on down the line. And that's pretty much what they were telling Harry and Meghan, that they didn't have nothing to offer them except for them to move on down the line. And Harry and Meghan took the road. And now look what they have achieved. I love it. So I'm with this squatty. What they meant for evil has turned out to be for good. Yes, yes, yes. And I'm going to put this picture back up because I had it in my pop-up earlier. Meghan and Harry is blowing up the spot. They are coming in fast, hard, and hot, let me tell you. And I love it for them. I do. All right, y'all. Don't forget about telling me about those pictures, what y'all think. I'll see y'all later. Bye.